Hello there and welcome to my channel Novice Modelling in a Midlife Crisis. My name is Andy and today we're going to be doing a what's in the box kit review on my Azur Frrom PZL.24B/E titled Over the Danube, which as you can see is done in Romanian colours, number 24. This is part of my new thematic build series, which is called You Choose My Next Build. And basically the whole point of this is I put 4 kits in front of you, sometimes more, and I ask you to select which one you want me to build via voting in the comments section. So if you want this one built, all you need to put is PZL.24B or Azur Frrom or number 24. If you want this one built, it's IAR80 or BF109. So easy peasy. So we're going to do this the standard way. We're going to read the blurb out about this aircraft off the instruction sheet. We're going to have a look at the instructions, we're going to look at the parts, we're going to look at some other bits and bobs because this comes with some photo etch and some resin bits as well. And then we're going to consult our Romanian Aces of World War II Osprey book just to find out who it was that flew number 24 of this particular aircraft. So here we go. Oh, that's in French. Let's have a look. The P-24 was an improvement of the well-known Polish PZL P-11 fighter. It was purchased by 4 nations in quantities indicated. Romania, 5 plus 25 license built. Greece, 36, who would make the plane famous fighting the 1940 invasion by Italy. Bulgaria, 12, and Turkey, 40. Interestingly, the Polish Air Force did not order the P-24 despite its export success. The Romanians, who already operated 50 of the earlier P-11B and built the P-11F under license, decided to acquire the P-24 the P-24. PZL supplied 5 P-24s in October 1936 for final assembly by IAR in Brasov, along with a license for them to build 25 additional planes. The use of the K-14 engine in the P-24 led to severe vibration problems. The Romanians finally solved the issue by using wooden 2-bladed air screw in place of the intended 3-bladed metal propeller. They also had to fit a Q reduction gear to the engine along with a new NACA cowling. The P-24s entered Romanian service in early 1940. At beginning of Operation Barbarossa, they protected Bucharest and Ploiești oil fields from Soviet bombers. Then from 28th of July 1941, the P-24s progressively moved to the Odessa front, providing close support to both German and Romanian troops. They also scored some victories when confronted by Soviet fighters. However, the Soviet aces Grigory Rachakov, Alexander Polsharkin, and Ivan Kshedub, Allied top-scoring ace, also managed to add some P-24s on their tallies during this period. Early 1942, the 23 surviving P-24s were transferred to training units. Bulgaria bought 12 PZL-24s which entered operational service in 1938. They were fitted with a 3-bladed metal propeller, standard for all P-24s other than the Romanian version. Specifications: Romanian PZL-24. Oh, that's all boring. I'm not going to bother reading that bit. Right, so let's have a quick nose at these instructions. We get a kind of sprue diagram here. It's kind of not a very nice looking instruction booklet, but it seems to be quite easy to follow. We get a set of photo etched. We get a couple of set of clear parts, which I was confused by originally. And we get some polyurethane parts, sort of resin parts. Section 1 here is basically detailing construction of the seat, which I've got to say looks incredibly uncomfortable. We're going to put some, these are PP, these are the photo etched PUR is the polyurethane parts, I think. So we've got some PP to put on here and here. There goes our seat. There's the rear of the seat mounting. Section 3, we're going to put our pre-assembled cockpit into our fuselage and seal it together. Quite sure what that is. Then we're going to have a look at this part, which is our console display. We've got a polyurethane part to go in there. Not sure what it is. This looks kind of complex. And then we've got a few more parts going on the insides here, which are obviously some sorts of controls and things, levers and switches and what have you, to go on the sides of the fuselage inside. I mean, I'm thinking that a lot of these things, I think I'm probably going to have a go with some of them, but I'm thinking that some of them might just get left off because, as you can see, some of these are really small, and who the hell's going to notice they're missing? That's the negativity coming over in waves again. Right, so section 4, we're going to start looking at our wings. Wings come in one large section and 2 smaller sections, and we've got a whole bunch of PP and polyurethane parts to put on. They look really tiny. Got a pitot tube here, some bits of the ailerons. Then we're going to attach our wing to our fuselage with 2 rather large support struts. We've got a fixed undercarriage to deal with there. Not a fan of these instructions. They're kind of clear, but it's kind of just looks really old. Number 6, we're going to attach the tailplane. We've got some support struts by the look of it for that as well. Seems to come with a skid as opposed to a wheel. Number 7, we're going to do the engine. We've got some more polyurethane parts here, which are the sort of engine holding part. And then we're going to put the engine and the spinner, is that there? Not too sure. And our 2-bladed propeller on for the Romanian version. I'm going to put the engine housing on, stick it on the front, and put our cockpit cover on. Jobs are good. Then we've got a different section here for number 3, which is a slightly different engine. And then we've got a rather faded out colour diagram to show us how to mark this up as number 24 on the cover. We get a different set of decals from number 21. And we get some rather nice looking jazzy Bulgarian markings should we decide to go that way, which we probably won't be because this is Romania. So there's our instructions. Let's have a look at our parts. Here is our fuselage. And for those of you that aren't familiar with Azur Frrom, let me just check where they're from. I think it's Czech Republic. I've got a few of their kits. They generally look to be quite nice, and they're very interesting subjects. They're not standard aircraft, you could say. So we've got indented panel lines. We've got some detail on the tail. No great shakes here. I mean, you can see you've got marks for where the rivets are. A whole load of nice looking ridged detail on the wings, and you can see there's a hell of a lot going on those wings. It's got a sort of corrugated sort of look to it. They look really nice. They're nice. I like those. Yeah. That's the upper surface of the wing, obviously, and this is the lower surface. Again, you get the nice looking detail on the lower surface also. Nice looking ailerons there. Hasn't even guessed that's going to be the floor of the cockpit. Got a couple of parts of the tail. Not too sure what those 2 parts are. Never mind, we'll find out. There's the cockpit instruments panel with a bit of detail on it. Yeah, that looks all quite nice. There's our other piece of the fuselage which has fallen off. No problem with that. Here we have our 2-blade propeller. That's got some nice looking detail on it there. Can't see any flash or any issues with this. There's our engine housing. You can see a couple of hinges there, are they? They're supposed to be hinges or something for lifting it up. Not too sure. We get a different type of engine housing as indicated in the instructions. They're probably going to be for the 3-bladed one, which I believe is the Bulgarian version. Here we have the wheel spats for the fixed undercarriage. Various parts of the engine. Got a standard sort of looking detail on it. And they're going to be our struts for our wings. Tyres, no grip on the tyres. Doesn't really appear to be anything much going on the picture though. Oh, okay, so that's all fair enough. We get 2 options on the cockpit. We get a standard thick plastic one, and we get 2 of these flexible ones. These are actually quite rigid, so you get 2 attempts at cutting those out properly. That's nice. It's nice that you get the option there. This is our photo etch piece, which you had a quick look at before. See a couple of gun sights by the look of it. What else have we got here? There's our seatbelt harnesses. Don't know what all these other bits are. They look really tiny and small. Yeah, they're going to be fun. They look like parts of the pedals there. These are our polyurethane parts. That's the engine housing, which needs to be cut around here with one of these little mini saws, I should imagine. We've got a few other bits and bobs on this side. They all look relatively easy to get off. We've got a whole bunch of these little tiddly bits there, and a couple more here. So that's all the parts. These are our decals. These look rather nice. So we've got Bulgarian as an option. We're going to be doing Romanian, obviously, so we got a whole load of crosses for this. Obviously there was 2 versions in the instructions, but we're doing number 24, which we have the correct number for here. And there's our tail flash. Now I actually, as per normal, look at this Romanian Aces Osprey book. So here is the number 24 as depicted on the cover art, and this is white number 24 of Adjutant Stagiar Aviator Lance Corporal Costin Popescu, Escadrilla 62 Vanatore, Grupul something Bucharest Pipera, mid-September 1941. So this guy obviously made ace in this aircraft, or potentially survived and made ace at some point later on, probably flying a 109 or an IAR-80. So we'll be having a look at that when we actually complete this kit, if it's the one that you select. Cheers. That's some nice medicine for my sore throat. Right, so yeah. So up next we're going to be doing the what's in the box for the IAR-80. Yesterday we did the Heinkel and the BF-109. The schedule for this is, there was a introduction video released on Friday the 25th, 2 what's in the boxes on Wednesday the 26th, 2 on Saturday the 26th, 2 on Sunday the 27th, and the voting will close on Monday the 28th at midnight, and we'll start building on the Tuesday. So please do get your vote in. Kind of a fun way of doing these things, I think. Please do like and subscribe, and check out some of our other interesting videos, including a whole host of what's in the boxes, about 150 of them. Mikey's Model Barn, where I go through 5,000, or try to go through 5,000 kits of a massive collection in Cornwall. The regular haul unboxings that I seem to be having a bit of an issue stopping, and a whole load of build videos and other bits of me waffling mindlessly at the camera. So please do like and subscribe, and be seeing you.